Hello there, most respectful and amazing ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited to have you once more glued to this channel, and for those of you who are just coming new, I am so pleased to have you here with me because this is where the actual deal happens. If you're new, please kindly do me that favor of subscribing, liking, hit the notification button, and why not even share this amazing reaction. I have been taking on this expedition into reacting and commenting, giving my own views into Jovi's EP Walk the Talk that was released a few weeks ago. We are going to be talking or reacting to one of those amazing songs in the EP Walk With Me. Please kindly stay tuned because this is where the actual deal happens. Without much ado, let's get into the deal. Let's get into seeing what Jovi has for us today. I think it's going to be fire. So please, let's do it. Peace. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. There's already been some solemnity. Can you already feel that signature of Jovi into this? Can you already see that monster coming out already just in the beginning? This is going to be fun. This is going to be fire. Fire. Let's go. This is so cool. Sweet.
Gone are the days I used to rock the beat just for the pleasure.
I don't know exactly what that voice in the background is saying or how it comes, but it's so just pleasing to listen to, and you know it carries that that core of African tunes behind it. These are those chantings that some musics in Africa used to portray, some musics that are used for some particular purpose, because that's how music in Africa has always been. It's been for some particular purpose. We've never done music for fancy. It's either we're doing it for some chanting, incantations, or invokings. You know, it's been for a purpose. We even do music to calm children when they are upset or they have some kind of attacks. I like to say the songs, music in Africa has always been done for a purpose, and you can actually hear that, should I call it medieval? It is solemn, something behind that just comes. It's so pleasing, it's so charming to listen to. I really love this. These are the kind of artistic choices that we hope and we believe that our artists are able to align themselves to. Jovi is such an amazing talent. Let's get into this. I pull it back a little.
Gone are the days I used to rock the beat just for the pleasure. I don't jump out the window without taking measures, cause nobody told me about the pressure. Take a seat, lessons from the God, I'm giving lectures.
Okay. Gone are those days. Gone are those days where I used to rock on the beat for the purpose of pleasure. You see what I mean? You know, I was already telling you about we Africans. Initially, we do music or we sing songs with purpose for some particular reason. So Jovi is now telling you, gone are those days where I used to do music for pleasure. Right now, I'm out for something, and it is still to be found. Trust me, it is still to be found. It is still to be understood. It is still to be known. This is some strong thing. Let me pull this back a little.
Pleasure. I don't jump out the window without taking measures. Cause nobody told me about the pressure. Take a seat, lessons from the God, I'm giving lecture.
I don't jump past the window without taking measures. Do you know what causes a man to leave the door and choose to go by the window? I don't jump past the window without taking measures. So before I take this act of abstraction, this abstract act of going through the window, I have taken measures already. This is some school here, man. I've taken measures. I've understood. I've taken precautions. I'm catching flame just at the beginning of this. I hope I don't vanish before the whole thing finishes. Jovi.
Gone are the days I used to rock the beat just for the pleasure. I don't jump out the window without taking measures. Cause nobody told me about the pressure. Take a seat, lessons from the God, I'm giving lectures.
Nobody told me about the pressure. And that's true. Whenever you take on an adventure, you know, it's always exciting. It's always exciting. Nobody tells you about the pressure involved. However, he's so grown now. He's so mature that he wants to sit you down to take lessons from the God. He wants to sit you down and school your brains, your minds. Come on, man. Please. I'm one of your students, okay? I'm already seated. I want to take lessons. Because this man's things are abstract. You should learn from this. You should learn the work on this. Come on, man. Monstrous things.
The pressure, take a seat, lessons from the God, I'm giving lectures. Me and my fam together, still call it a joint venture. Big business, but it started like an adventure.
Me and my family, me and my fam together, still call it a joint venture. Have you realized, in spite of things people insinuate, in spite of things people say, which should not even count when you have a goal, when you have a vision, you see, he still has a circle and he protects that circle at all odds. So me and my fam, I still call it a joint venture. I'm not into this thing alone. I am carrying a train. I am pulling a carriage, and behind that carriage there are goods. There are people there. Come on, man. I'm already getting on top of the notch just at the beginning of the song. Talk the thing, Jovi. Talk it out.
I got into the game about the time I lost my mentor. Never skip the beat, I still manage maintain my mentor.
I got into the game about the time I lost my mentor. You know, it's one of the most horrifying things to lose your mentor, to lose a leader, because you can easily go astray. But if you can still stand the ground, if you can still stay consistent, it gives an implication that your mentor actually gave you the right track to go. He actually put you on the right course. So it's something appreciable. I really like this. I got into the game by the time I lost my mentor. Please stay close to your mentors. Stay watchful. Those guys have a lot to offer you. Find someone who inspires you. Find someone who gives you the motivation. As for young artists, I really think Jovi is a wonderful mentor if you can follow him in his art, particularly. Because when you follow a mentor, you follow for a particular thing. There's a difference between a role model and a mentor. Because now, when it comes to role model, it's another thing. You have to follow every part of their life. But as mentorship, you follow a particular aspect of their life, either professionally, socially. It just depends on what you are out for. So, young artists, I encourage you to follow this guy because he has a lot in store. And if you can't be connected to him, you cannot eat on that table. Connection does not mean you are with him in his label. You are talking to him every day. No. It's to stay close to his content. Try to see the gold he has planted in it, because each and every one of his releases has so much in it. It's treasurable. Don't ignore any of them. Follow them from first to last. Understand the nitty-gritties in it. Come on, let's rock with this.
I got into the game about the time I lost my mentor. Never skip the beat, I see management in my mentor. You start beat, the next minute you be pacifier.
Never skip the beat. Never skip the beat. Like I have never escaped from a task, and I still manage and mentor my team, and I still manage and mentor my people. Come on, let's rock it.
I lost my mentor. Never skip the beat, I see management in my mentor. You start beat, the next minute you be pacifier.
Like you start the beat, you start up with the beat, at the next minute you become a pacifier, as in it starts consuming you, that you need some comfort because it's already getting you out of hands, it's already overwhelming you. The next minute you're a pacifier. No, you have to stand the grounds, man. At those times, keep the fire coming. Don't change the focus. Stand your grounds. Start being a comforting one. No, don't be that. Don't be that. Let's go.
You start beat, the next minute you be pacifier. Any man get the pens if China they jump past the fire.
If China they just pass the fire, huh? If there's some of that thing to knock out yourself, to tell yourself that thing that you can just take the stimulant, huh? You understand what I mean? The smoke, then pass the fire. If it's there, just pass the fire, okay? Don't be the pacifier. You get the rhyme scheme there. There's one thing about Jovi's rhyme scheme, please. Some guys should always understand this. There's one thing about Jovi's rhyme scheme. His rhyme scheme, unlike people who just go about doing analogies to get rhyme scheme, doing a lot of emphasis just to get rhyme scheme, his rhyme scheme stays consistent and true to his story. That's artistry. That's somebody who understands his art. Please guys, learn from this man. I encourage you to.